Hi, Chris of Chris Likey Movies here. Before we get into round three of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia Game 7, a little bit of a disclaimer, just like the past two videos. If you haven't seen the past two videos, long story short, we had a little bit of an uploading mishap. We were trying something new, it backfired, and it messed with the editing process. That doesn't really mess too much with the PowerPoint presentation that help us with the scoreboards here and such. I will show you the scoreboard, even though our host Jeff does a lovely job narrating it and telling you what the points are. I'll just come in with the visual a little later. Unfortunately, we don't have close-ups for our drawing round, but you can still see all of the drawings. And something else new that we did in this round, we took questions from the audience. So if you have a question for a future episode, anybody on the panel, the host, or anybody, or maybe even the entire panel, I have a lovely little name here, a handle that you can tweet to. Just go to Twitter and type your question to @LikeyMovies _ capital C, capital L, capital M. That's @LikeyMovies _ CLM. We would love to hear from you, and maybe your question will make it into the next episode. Wouldn't that be exciting? Without further ado, here's round 3 of Game 7 of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. And don't forget to subscribe.
Welcome back to Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. And let's go to the scores from our second round. So from the second round, we have the tie broken for first place. MC Young Knees is out front with 62 points. Much like Knees, they're out front. Bells, 54 points. Player McGameface getting on the board with a very strong round 2. 23 out of a possible 25 points in that round, bringing his score to 33. And DJ Uncle Tay is at 28.
And here's the visual of the scoreboard.
We're going to go with the game, the only game that has been played in every single episode of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. It's gone by different names, but the name we like the best is Rock-a-Doodle. That's what we will do in this round. We will rock-a-doodle. I will send through the magic of video conferencing a movie that one player will have to draw for his teammate, his or her teammate. And I bet you're wondering, teammate, what are those teams going to be? Well, I'll tell you. We'll have the first and fourth place play together. So that is MC Young Knees and DJ Uncle Tay will be on a team. And second and third place, Kells and player McGameface, they will be on a team. So those are our teams.
It's almost as if MC Young Knees and DJ Uncle Tay were destined to be a team. With
right?
Gameface, don't leave me hanging.
Oh, we got this. We got this, Kells.
Bump my fist.
So with this, I will stop. There's no PowerPoint in this round, so those of you jonesing for PowerPoint will have to take a pill. So I will say with these movies, the common bond is they are all workplace films. They are films in which the character's workplace plays a major role. It could be one workplace, it could be several workplaces, but they do play a very pivotal role in the film. So we're going to start with the team of MC Young Knees and DJ Uncle Tay. And just like the last time, these movies have been shuffled. I did not know the order beforehand of who was going to be in what placing. So who will be drawing first, MC Young Knees or DJ Uncle Tay? Who is drawing first?
I don't care.
Okay, I will take that emphatically.
I'll do it.
Okay, so DJ Uncle Tay will go first. I will say there are 6 films, so every team will have 3 chances to draw to get their partner to guess the name of the film. And I will say if the partner does not guess, I will open it up to the other team to buzz in with their name if they know the name of the film. So if the team does not guess the film correctly, I will then open up to the other team to guess between the two players. Whoever I hear buzz in first with their name will get a chance to steal that point.
Does their teammate also get their points?
No. After the team whose turn it is goes, it's a free-for-all.
Okay.
Yep. If the team
I
guesses,
love you, Kels, but we're only a team. We don't share everything. Okay.
if the team guesses correctly, it is 5 points for the drawer and 5 points for the guesser, and also 5 points for the drawer and 5 points for the guesser if it opens up for a steal. So you want to get those 5 points if you're the drawer. So you want to get people to guess correctly. So DJ Uncle Tay Tay, I'm going to
What?
go with the first movie. The first movie there received to DJ Uncle Tay Tay, I believe. And I haven't started the timer yet, so we'll go ahead and start the timer. He'll be drawing for MC Young Knees. And why that's going, we've had some viewer questions sent in. So I'm going to put this first question to Player McGameface. And it is from Sean Mertz, who asks, why are the skeleton spooky and scary? We have Halloween coming up in a few weeks. So why are the skeleton spooky and scary?
Why are the skeleton spooky and scary? It's an interestingly phrased question. They're just so human-like, yet they're not exactly human, are they? They're missing a few things, and they're still fully intact. I don't know if they're dancing or anything, but that would be even creepier.
Okay, that is time, DJ Uncle Tay-Tay. That is time. That is time. And again, for those of you who may be listening to this as a podcast, hey, it could happen. If you are guessing, if you'll please describe what you see. So the first person to get a chance to guess will be MC Young Knees. And so if you'll describe what you're seeing. And then if MC Young Knees cannot guess the title of the film, it will be opened up for Player McGameface or Kells. So DJ Uncle Tay-Tay, hold up your drawing and please say,
you've done a good job.
This is my doodle. And then we'll give MC Young Knees a chance to guess. So go ahead.
This is my doodle.
Okay, this is the doodle there. That's the doodle.
Okay, can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead and describe what you see there.
May I see? I see a candy cane.
Mm-hmm.
Then an arrow, and I see a hat. It looks like a Santa hat. And I see yet another arrow, and I see what looks like a I am, inferring that it's a narwhal, even though it's just a smiley face with a big horn. So, I'm going to guess that this is Elf.
And the correct answer is Elf. Elf, if you remember,
nice.
the publishing company plays a huge role. He works in the mailroom. Santa's workshop plays a huge role. And the department store also plays a huge role. So, very workplace related, that one. So
I thought that looked like a narwhal, too. That was a good job.
Yeah, it was a good narwhal. I enjoy a good narwhal drawing. So that is going to be 5 points for DJ Uncle Tay-Tay and for MC Young Knees. Next up, the team of Kells and Player McGameface. Who will be drawing first? Who will be drawing first so I can send you the title?
McGameface.
McGameface is drawing first.
I'll do it. I'll do it. That's sure.
Okay. So got the next film here.
Okay.
And I will say these are all from my personal collection, so infer that as you will.
Let's see.
Player B McGameface.
We're waiting. Okay, let's see. I got a
You've
word
received?
bubble. There we go. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start the timer, and we're going to have another question. This one was sent from Mama Meyer, so I'm not going to ask Player McGameface, who I think might know Mama Meyer. We're going to ask the rest of the panel, MC Young Knees, DJ Uncle Tay-Tay, and myself. I will answer this one as well. It's a real fun question, a nice icebreaker question. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? What's your favorite ice cream flavor? MC Young Knees.
Ooh. It's always been mint chocolate chip.
Fantastic. DJ Uncle Tay-Tay.
My old reliable is probably cookies and cream.
Interesting. Mine as well is mint chocolate chip.
Nice.
Second is probably peanut butter cup. I enjoy that one as well with the chunks of real peanut butter cup. But much like MC Young Knees, my favorite is peanut chocolate chip. That is time. That is time. Player McGameface. Again, thanks to Mama Meyer for that question. You can tell she might be a teacher. There's a very teacher get to know you question.
Mm-hmm. I'm so relieved to hear you all say mint chocolate chip. Also, I'm a big mint ice cream guy too. It's getting a lot of hate these days.
I love it.
It's getting
I
a
love
lot
it.
of hate.
And before
It's so good. I will say I like mint Oreo actually. That's
nice.
probably my favorite.
That's like a hybrid of two answers. So Kels, we're going to go ahead and before we have you guess, weigh in on this hotly contested topic. Favorite ice cream?
Well, my favorite flavor is Gold Medal Ribbon from Baskin Robbins, which is vanilla and chocolate swirl with a gold caramel ribbon going through it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Best of both worlds and a sundae.
I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so we're going to have Player McGameface say the phrase, "This is my doodle," and then Kels will have first chance to guess this film, and then we'll open it up if she does not. So go ahead.
So smart.
Go ahead, Player McGameface.
Okay. Here is my doodle.
Okay. And if you'll describe what you're seeing, Kels.
I see a man with glasses, appears to be sitting behind a desk with a lovely Oxford shirt on, and has papers in front of him and a stapler. I'm going to go with The Office. Not The Office. I take that back. Office Space. But I know I spoke.
You know what? I will allow it. I will allow it because we didn't lock in that answer, but it is in fact Office Space. Yes.
It was The Office, and the photo is Office Space.
Office Space.
Yeah.
Office
I was
Space.
going for the original Mike Judge illustration.
The
but
Myron.
Yes.
Oh, well, you know what? We got the points.
I got the point. You got the points.
For your mercy.
Yes. We didn't. I didn't confirm your answer. I thought you may have misspoken. So you caught me in a moment of kindness. So, all right. We will go on to our third drawing, and this I believe will be MC Young Knees drawing. So I will send just to her the answer. There's the answer there. Okay, and I will start the timer. And timer has started. Going with another question here. And I will put this to Player McGameface. This is from Keith Freeman, who asks, name a place you saw in a movie that you had to visit after seeing the movie or still want to visit from seeing the movie.
Okay, so I'll start with place I want to visit. I would love to see the prison from Shawshank Redemption. I know it is located in Ohio. A very close second place to that would be the fire station used in Ghostbusters as the headquarters in New York.
Nice.
As far as a place I've actually been, I did drive past the house that belonged to Cameron in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That is
that is time, MC Young Knees. MC Young Knees, that is time. Keep going.
Yeah, so it was just outside of Chicago. It's the famous house where the car flew
Falls
out of the glass garage. Yeah. The Ferrari. Yeah.
That's one of the best scenes.
Yeah, that actually is they're gonna put that movie on the TV, I think, in the next few weeks. So if you enjoy it, the TV, the telly, as they say. Okay, so MC Young Knees, you can hold up your drawing, say, here's my doodle. And DJ Uncle Tay will describe what he sees and try to guess.
Can you hold it a wee bit closer so I can see all the glorious details? I
want that stitched on a pillow.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
I see three ladies. One has very, very floofy hair. The one in the middle looks like she's saying something. And the one on the far left looks to have glasses and doesn't really look that confident. So I'm trying to think. There are so many. One of the tropes that I've noticed in all of film is that there are a lot of trio lady movies, which means that I have to pick which one I think this is.
3 is the magic number.
It is. So on the very end, on the far left, there's a striking resemblance to Miss Diane Keaton. So I'm going to guess the First Wives Club.
It is not the First Wives Club. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, MC Youngies, DJ Uncle Tay. So now I open it up for the other team to guess.
Player.
If
you'll hold the drawing up again, I'll describe. See. So yes, the floofy hair. I do like that description. I'm going to go along with that. We do have. It does look like 3 women. We have the glasses on one of them. Sort of similar hairstyles. I'm going to go with 9 to 5.
The answer is 9 to 5.
Boom!
And props to MC Youngies for drawing them in the correct order with Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Dolly
That was
Parton.
a beautiful drawing.
That was a really good drawing. Really good drawing. So sorry, DJ Uncle Tay. 5 points is going to Player Game Face and MC Youngies.
I must say that
MC gets points too. Excellent. Excellent.
Yep.
That was a good drawing. She deserves
That was a good drawing.
points.
Very good
I must
drawing.
say that MC Youngies has a fondness for Diane Keaton, which is why I sided with First Wives Club.
I do have a fondness for her.
Yeah. This is not the game Twins. It is Rockadoodle. So just put that out there. We don't necessarily need to read minds in this one. Okay, Kells is up. Kells is drawing. So I will send directly to Kells.
You got this, Kells. You got this.
It's always my fear. I'm
this.
going to send it to the wrong person, but I think I did correct this time. All right. And we're going to start the timer.
Whew. I like these questions from the audience. That's great.
Yeah, I will open
keep
this.
that trend going.
I will open this up to anyone that is not drawing. At Distractified asks, "What's your favorite piece of movie trivia knowledge of all time?" So if anybody wants to chime in, I'll volunteer that.
Besides me.
Yep, MC Youngies or DJ Uncle Tay, favorite piece of movie trivia, like your go-to fun fact at parties.
There's so many, but one that is very recent that I wanted to bring up was that it's very pertinent to this round. They almost made a sequel to Elf, but Will Ferrell did not get along with the director and asked if they could do it with somebody else.
Okay, that's time. That's time, Kells.
And it did not happen.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, Kells, hold up your drawing. Say, "Here's my doodle" for Player Gameface to guess.
Here's my doodle.
Oh, okay. So what we have here, we have what looks to be a lovely pie. It's about to go into an oven. I'm very certain that's an oven with an arrow going somewhat toward the hinge of what looks like to be a door. Then we have what looks like a costume mannequin wearing a wig and wearing the button-down shirt with the collar and a nice skirt there. My guess is the underrated classic that turned into a Broadway show, Waitress.
The answer is Waitress.
Yeah!
Waitress. And I know DJ Uncle Tay is really, really angry that he did not get that. How many times have you seen the Broadway musical Waitress, either on Broadway or on tour? What is the total for that?
I have seen it 11 times in, I believe, 5 cities.
Nice.
Wow.
I will say we saw it on Broadway with Sarah Bareilles and Gavin Creel last January. So
I was just talking about that earlier. We uprooted our entire trip for it, and that was the only reason we said we would, and it happened.
Yeah, and it happened. We're like, if Sarah Bareilles is in Waitress, we're gonna stay and we're gonna see it. And then
we're gonna change everything.
Yeah, they announced I think it was a couple days after we'd booked flights. Like it was like so close, and we're like, well, here we are. We said it, and the universe gave it to us. So good work there. Good work there. All right, like I said, I have 2 more. So we're gonna go back to MC Youngies and DJ Uncle Tay, and you can decide who is going to draw for the third draw. Discuss amongst yourselves.
I mean, I guessed yours, Taylor, and you didn't guess mine. So
Oh, wow. That's okay. There's some shade. There's some shade.
Dissension in the ranks. Oh no.
Right.
Miss Young Knees.
Okay.
It looked like the Diane Keaton.
All right. So
I will draw.
I'm gonna take that yes as DJ Uncle Tay Tay. And here is again friendly game. Let's not jeopardize friendships. This is your film to draw, DJ Uncle Tay Tay.
Okay.
Yep. Again, films in which a workplace plays a pivotal role. Going to start the clock, and I'm going to open this question up that we had last time about favorite piece of movie trivia to player B McGameface or Kells.
Yeah, go ahead, Kels. You haven't answered yet. Go ahead.
I'm ready, I think.
Yeah. Go to movie trivia.
Oh, well, do you have a favorite piece of movie trivia knowledge, Kels?
Oh, me? Oh, I was waiting for the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
Well, I did watch, yesterday I went on to Disney Plus and I watched The Moon Spinners with Haley Mills from 1964, where she's in Greece and it's very, jewel thief kind of thing going on, mystery. But at the end, there is a character named
That's
Madam,
time.
What was her last name? It's a rich lady who's buying the jewels from the jewel thief. And she was played by a Polish actress who was a silent film star. Last name is Negri, Negri. I can't think of her first name off the top of my head, even though I looked it up. And she was a huge silent film star. But one reason she became an outcast was she was dating or in love with Rudolph Valentino, may have dated him. And people didn't believe that she was genuinely upset when he died. So that was
interesting.
One reason she was supposedly, cast out of Hollywood or whatever, and that's probably just rumors. But I was looking her up, because I knew that.
Cool. Really cool.
Anyway.
Really cool bit of old Hollywood trivia.
That's some trivia from last night.
I like it. DJ Uncle Tay Tay and MC Young Knees, you guys are up. So DJ Uncle Tay Tay, if you'll hold up your drawing and say, here's my doodle for MC Young Knees to guess.
Here's my doodle.
Oh, what is that? Okay. So I see, I actually think I know what this is. Okay, so I see something that looks like a megaphone. I don't know if that's right. It could also be a telescope. I see a newspaper. I am pretty sure that's a newspaper. So I feel like it is broadcast news.
Oh, that would have been a good one, but that's not this one. So
Wait, it's not? Oh,
it is
no.
not. No, I'm so sorry.
Man, I'm so confident.
So it's going to be opened up to player B McGameface or Kells. So go ahead and buzz in with your name if you want to take a shot at what this film is.
Player.
Go ahead, player.
Okay, I think it does look like the giant Hubble telescope, and that is definitely a newspaper with a plus sign in between them. Oh gosh, I'm torn between either this Tom Hanks movie or this Jodie Foster movie. I'm gonna go with the Tom Hanks movie. I'll say Apollo 13.
So sorry, it is not Apollo 13. It is not Apollo 13. Kells, would you like to venture a guess?
Okay. So I think that the large round thing is a light, and the newspaper is a paper, and I'm going to say spotlight.
And Kells correctly guessed that as a spotlight.
Of course.
Again, the Boston Globe journalist. So very good job, Kells, deciphering.
Well done, teammate. Well done. Jeez.
That
was well done. Good job, DJ Uncle Tay Tay. It makes sense now.
Yeah, the spotlight. Yep. Okay, last one is going to the team of Kells and player McGameface. So who's going to be drawing for your team?
McGameface.
I'm okay with that. I'm not in the lead, so I'm okay with drawing. I need to earn these points.
Okay, that's a good call. That's what I was going to say
And
that you said it for me.
before we get going, I'll tell you my trivia, my favorite trivia knowledge. I'll keep it short.
Okay.
I love ad libs and comedies. Very good example. I'll have what she's having from When Harry Met Sally. It was Billy Crystal's line originally, and the director Rob Reiner said, "I'm going to make my mom say that." That's fantastic. I love that.
Yep, that is in fact his mom. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go, player game face.
Okay, we got it.
Okay. Gonna start the clock, and those were our 4 questions from our viewers. Thank you so much for those questions. Keep those questions coming. It's interesting to see what our panel believes. And I'm just going to say every little fun fact that I've thrown out tonight is my favorite. So I've thrown out quite a few this evening. So take those as my favorite pieces of movie trivia. One of the reasons I love this game so much is I do in fact like movie trivia. So.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
And you're also Chris's friend.
I am Chris's pal. I am. I
Chris
will
isn't
say
here right now.
You
Though.
are all my pals. Don't ever forget it.
I will say. Fun fact about Spotlight. This copy of Spotlight was given to me by one of the player McGame faces. I will say that it was a Christmas gift. It was a Christmas gift. I'm not sure anymore. With all the player McGame faces, but I gave that player McGame face the film Hell or High Water in return. So we exchanged 2 of our favorite films. It was a very beautiful Christmas moment. Okay, that is time, player McGame face. So go ahead and hold up your drawing. Say, here's my doodle.
All right.
And let Kels guess.
This is a thinker. Here's my doodle.
Okay, I see the Empire State Building, and I see some records and stuff. So I'm going to say Empire Records is my final guess.
That is correct. Empire Records.
Yes.
That takes place in a record store with Renee Zellweger, Liv Tyler, Ethan Embry, one of my favorites, and I mean we can't forget about Rex Manning Day. Every Rex Manning Day, I have to post on Facebook. Gonna give a shout out to our pal Valerie Cannon, who is a huge fan of Empire Records. So that is 5 points for Player McGame Face and 5 points for Kels. Very, very good round, very fun round. For a moment there, I was scared that we weren't going to guess all the answers, but we did, and we did a great job in that round. So I am going to say we'll be back with the scores from that round after this break.
Subscribe. Get all the episodes. Subscribe. Punch that bell.